And welcome back, everybody. This is the First Inning Radio Show live on television radio and television.com. This is BX Bomber 2011 along with Roger, the big Yankee fan. Say hello, Roger.
Good evening, BX Bomber. Things are going pretty good. Having a nice weekend, and things are going pretty good.
Absolutely, man. Me too, man. Waiting for the Daytona 500, man, coming Sunday.
Oh, yes. Excellent. That'll be fun. I know it always comes around in February, and that's pretty fun as well, no doubt about it. Seeing the race cars get moving around the clock, and that is a grueling race for sure.
Yeah, it sure is, man. Big other big news. CC Sabathia is announcing his retirement. Yes,
he is, and let's hope that he has a strong final season. And I know the Yankees are going to be doing ceremonies and things like that to celebrate his career and celebrate his final season.
Yeah, man. CC, he's one of my favorite players on the team, and he's done a lot of work, man. And this year, he's going for his 3,000 strikeout, and I think he's going for his 300th win too. Or did he get that last season?
Oh, I don't know if he's up to that high or not. I don't have his stats in front of me right now, but I know he's well over 200 wins. But I don't have his exact career numbers in front of me right now. Maybe you can pull them up.
Well, it says according to here, he's active. He leads the major league in strikeouts, which he's almost getting 3,000 right now. He leads in innings pitched with over 3,000 and something. He leads the league in completed games of 38.
Wow.
And quality starts of 302. Ranks second in wins. This is at the beginning of 2018 season, according to the media guide here. He had 237 home run, 237 wins. So how many games did he win last year? About 12 games.
I think it was something like that, 10 to 12 games. Yeah, I think he won somewhere around 10 games, and he had a very decent earned run average in the mid threes, and I expect him to have a very good final season. And he is pitching with the stent in his heart valve now, and he had the angioplasty and the heart surgery. But hopefully he'll be in very good shape and ready for his final season.
Yeah, man, absolutely. As well, he's pitched already 18 years in the major leagues, man.
Yes, I know.
And he's second most among active pitchers behind Bartolo Colon with 20 years, and one of 5 players, the only pitcher to appear in a game in each season since 2001. Carlos Beltran, Adrian Beltre, Albert Pujols, and Ichiro Suzuki.
Wow, that's very good company for him to keep. My goodness, that's very good company. He came up with the Cleveland Indians, and of course was traded over to the Milwaukee Brewers for half that season, and really helped the Milwaukee Brewers get into the playoffs. And then, of course, signed that big $161 million contract with the Yankees for 2009 season. And he's been a very good quality pitcher for the Yankees for 11 seasons now, and has really been worth his contract. And as we were talking about in the past, he had to reinvent himself and become more of a finesse pitcher after being a flamethrower for quite a number of seasons, and he lost a little bit of velocity on his fastball, and is now working a little bit more with deception and really reinvented himself. He had a hard time for a couple of seasons, but then reinvented himself.
Yeah, it was that bum knee that he had. It was that knee.
Right. And he's been quality since, so. Yeah,
let me give you something. I'll tell you one thing. He is definitely a pitcher of clutch, because according to this, he has started a game with his team on a losing streak of 5 or more games 9 times in his career. His team has a 6-3 record in those 9 starts, with Sabathia going 5-2 with a 2.47 ERA and 65 innings pitched. Since joining the Yankees in 2009, has made 4 starts with the Yankees on 5 games losing streaks or longer, and earned a win in all 4 while posting a .86 ERA with 31 innings pitched and only 3 own runs in 4 games. So
wow, those are great stats.
So basically, what that explaining is that every time the Yankees go on a big losing streak, he's the one that gets the win to bring the team back. That's the stat.
He is the stopper. Stopper.
He's the stopper of the team. So which is really cool, man. You know.
Oh yes, he's been clutch, and he had quite a streak going there for the Yankees for a while of ending losing streaks. And it ended finally with that final game against the Houston Astros in 2017 when he started that final game and lost that game. And that was the first time that he lost after for many starts where he would always get a win or the team would win after a Yankee loss. And then he finally had that against the Astros in 2017. For Game 7 of the American League Championship Series to go to the World Series.
Wow, and you know, according to this book here, he in Yankee Stadium, he was undefeated in 21 consecutive regular season starts at Yankee Stadium.
Wow, those are fantastic numbers. I will definitely say those.
He's actually tied with Whitey Ford at the original stadium with that for the longest undefeated streak of stats by a Yankee at any ballpark, home or away. Also tied with Johnny Allen and Ron Guidry for the longest home winning streak in franchise history. So that's serious.
That is very good company.
So at least for those 2 years, that was in 2009 to 2010, he won 21 games straight at Yankee Stadium.
Wow, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. And I know that you had the pleasure of meeting CC Sabathia face to face when you were in the judges' chambers in 2017, and he was sitting in the judges' chambers, and you went, sat down next to him, and got an autograph and spoke to him, and that must have been quite a fun time for you.
Yeah, man, had to tell him how he's a good guy and keep going, man, and keep the head up and keep playing, you know?
Exactly.
That was a good vlog.
Yes, you have that on blog. That's in the 2017 package, right?
Yeah, actually, I should put that up on my Instagram, actually. A little clip.
Yeah.
It's actually on my Instagram, but I'm going to repost that, actually. That was a good time. One. Yeah, man.
That is a really good one for sure. And also what we could say
actually,
is that...
keep talking about CC Sabathia. He's also has made 9 career Game 1 starts in the postseason. 3rd all-time to John Lester with 11 and Greg Maddux. He started 3 winner-take-all games, tied for the 2nd most all-time behind Roger Clemens, 5. He's 1-1 with 2.16 ERA, 16 innings pitched, and 4 earned runs in the 3 starts. So
he's also run average.
He's also a guy to have in the Game 1 of the playoffs too, man.
Yeah,
you know?
Yes. I mean, well, he was the #1 starter for so many years, and I think he's still going to be a very good starter. And I'm really hoping for him to have a strong season, especially after the serious heart surgery that he had. And I certainly am rooting for him to have a good season, no doubt about it.
According to this book here, Sabathia is the only pitcher in baseball history to win more than 10 games by posting winning record in each of his first 13 major league seasons from 2001 to 2013.
Wow, I'll tell you, I think he could be a candidate for the Hall of Fame in 5 years, possibly.
He sure could be, man. And guess what? I got a little trivia question. What team is the only team Sabathia has not beaten yet, or has gotten a win against? Anyway,
the only team in the majors.
The only team in the major leagues he hasn't beat.
Oh wow!
I'll give you a hint. They're from the South.
Okay. The Atlanta Braves?
Nope, but it's close.
Oh, the Miami Marlins.
There you go. The Miami Marlins is the only team CC Sabathia has never beat.
Wow, that is amazing. And he has had one heck of a career, no doubt about it. And let's definitely hope that he has a strong final season.
So I think he should be getting at least 250 wins. I don't know how much what his stats are from last year, because I'm reading off of the media guide right now. But yeah, so he should have 250 wins, I think. Yes,
I think he should. And let's hope he gets a nice 12 wins from the number 5 spot in the rotation. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that, and that would be great. And so that is fantastic. Let's hope that he has a great final season. And also, I saw what you were talking about with Brian Cashman. And Brian Cashman saying that he's doing his due diligence and doing his work and keeping tabs on Machado and Harper. But I don't think I would count on the Yankees really going after them full steam. I think they're just kind of saying they're doing their job and keeping their tabs on him. And there's many cases to say that the Yankees really are a very strong team without having Harper or Machado. As of right now, they have a very strong, talented team. And what they do want to do is they want to work on giving contracts to their homegrown players and give contract extensions. And yesterday, the Yankees signed Severino to a 4-year, $40 million contract with an option for a 5th year at $15 million. So they've got him locked in now to a nice contract extension.
And the Yankees now offered a contract deal to Severino, right?
Yes, they have signed Severino. That's what I was saying, that they have signed Severino to a 4-year, $40 million contract with an option 5th year for $15 million. So they have him all signed now, and that will take up his arbitration years and 1 year of his free agency. So the Yankees have him now locked down, which is very good.
So his opening day age will be 25 years old. Right. He was signed by the Yankees as a non-drafted free agent in December 26th of 2011. Well, how about that for a Christmas gift, right?
Yes, exactly. And I believe he's from the Dominican Republic.
Santa Del Mar, Dominican Republic.
Right.
And he still lives there too, birthplace and resides there. And he was he was first named to the All-Star team in 2017.
Yes, and I think that's very good that the Yankees have him locked down, and they definitely feel that he's going to be the opening day starting pitcher as well.
Yeah, man.
Aaron Boone has him set for that.
I mean, according to this, he was the youngest pitcher to start a game in the majors since 2015, making his major league debut in August 5th of 15 against Boston. That's when he was his big debut, and he was only 21 years old at the time, and he was the second youngest American League starter in 2016, behind Minnesota Jose Burrows, with the 7th youngest AL pitcher start the game in 2017. So he's getting a little older now. But now, at that time, he had 53 career starts with with the sixth pitcher since 1913 to make at least 50 starts for the Yankees before his 21st birthday, and the first to do since Al Downing made 71 starts in 1961 and 1965. So he's playing.
Yes, and he's coming into his prime now at 25 years old, and I think it's really good that the Yankees saw fit to sign him and get him locked in. So the Yankees have him for 4 years with the club option for a fifth, and that will basically take him up to his age 30 season. So I think that is very good indeed. And some of the other players that the Yankees may be looking to lock down is Aaron Judge, for example. And I was reading a little bit from the New York Post on Aaron Judge, and he does not even become arbitration eligible until next offseason. And with 2 years and 86 days of high-end results going into last year, Gary Sanchez earned just $620,400 for the 2018 season from the 2018 season. Wow. And Judge has 2 years and 51 days. It's probably due the same type of range of the contract for 2019 as well. So the Yankees really need to look into getting these players signed and giving them contract extensions. People like Didi Gregorius and Dylan Betances, and get them all locked in.
Yeah,
and
man,
also,
because these guys were making big numbers in these days, and they can always do it again, you know? So
exactly.
Why not pick them up and have them for insurance at least?
Right, exactly. As of right now, the Yankees are looking to possibly do contract extensions for Aaron Hicks and Gary Sanchez and Aaron Judge and Didi Gregorius and even Austin Romine they're talking about as well. So I think that's one of the things that the Yankees are looking to do right now is not concentrate so much on signing other people's players. You know, they've been burned with some free agents from the past, you know,
right?
And they're really concentrating on getting their own players signed to extensions, and that's what they're working on now that they have gone below the luxury tax threshold after 2018 season, and that's what they will be concentrating on, signing their own players. And we'll just have to see what happens as far as Manny Machado is concerned and Bryce Harper. But I think their main concentration is going to be on getting their players extended.
Yeah, of course, man. And let me give you a quick, cool stat about Gary Sanchez.
Sure.
And this is something the Yankees should keep in mind as well, because this is something historical. Because he became the fastest player in Major League history to reach 11 home runs in career 23 games, 18 home runs in 45 games, and 19 home runs in 45 games. Was tied for the fastest to reach 20 home runs in 51 games. Was later passed in 2017 by Philadelphia's Reyes Hawkins for fastest to 11 home runs in 18 games and 18 home runs in 34 games, and matched by Los Angeles Cody Bellinger for fastest for 20 home runs in 51 games. Has been among the fastest in baseball history to reach all of his career home runs in terms of games played. So these guys are hitting home runs pretty quickly.
Yeah, Gary Sanchez, I mean, he really took off like lightning when he first came up, and he was incredible the way he was hitting those home runs and driving in runs, and he hit close to 300 and had an incredible beginning of his career in the majors. Yeah. And those stats say it all. I mean, he finished up with 20 home runs in less than half a season.
Yeah, man, he has 7 multi-home run games, tied with Aaron Judge, Mark McGwire, for the most ever through 177 career games.
Wow, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. And he'll be having a bounce back year as well, I believe, and coming back from his surgery. And he kept that quiet that his shoulder was bothering him. And but you know, he did have a rough season last year, batting under 200, but he still hit 18 home runs. And I'm looking for him to have a strong bounce back season as well.
Yeah, man. No, he's gonna bounce back. And you know what? A lot of these guys are, because I'm telling you now, a lot of the guys are setting the tone of they're gonna give it their all, you know, and they want to go all the way, you know. So Gary Sanchez, I wouldn't doubt him that he's gonna play legendary this year. You know what I mean?
Great.
And every player on the Yankee is gonna give it their all. Trust me when I tell you. And I believe this year Yankees go all the way. By the way the attitude is in the clubhouse and the way they're talking, I feel it now. You know what I mean?
Excellent.
So hopefully they can continue that all the way through the season and not have too many speed bumps.
Exactly. We have to see what happens. You know, one thing you could always count on, no doubt about it, is the injuries. Injuries will happen. And hopefully the Yankees can stay as healthy as possible and not run into the injury bug too badly. But
I want the Yankees to play better than Boston did last year.
Yes. Wow. Of course.
So we're going to have to win 100 and something more games again. And I believe the Yankees could do that, you know?
Yes, you and I want the Yankees to go 162-0, of course. But yes, 100 wins was very strong. They just had trouble in the playoffs against Boston. And that one game was disastrous when they lost 16-1. You were outside of Yankee Stadium for the start of that game, walking around doing your fog.
Yeah, man, that was one hell of a live stream, huh?
Yeah.
So many people out there that day, man.
The Oakland A's one was amazing. I mean, you really got a huge amount of views for the Oakland A's wild card one. Yeah. The Red Sox one also had a decent amount of views, but that Oakland A's one wild card game had a tremendous amount of views.
And the Yankees, man, they raped all those fans on ticket prices too, man, because they doubled the prices on the tickets from the year before. Because originally, a wild card ticket is supposed to be like the same price as a regular season. You know what I mean? And then the last year for the wild card, they made it double. It was like $51.
Wow, that is something for sure, no doubt about it. And definitely going to be getting. I've gone on the computer and looked at some of the prices, and what they're doing is dynamic pricing. But from what I can tell, they don't look like they've gone up much, really. They look like, you know, certain games, you know, if you get them in advance, you can still get good deals on them. And I think the closer that you come to getting the game, I mean, the closer you are to the game. For a while, it would be a bit higher, but then just before the game, if they're not selling. So this dynamic pricing is a little bit confusing, really.
Just recently, they had they sent the email out for to buy tickets on certain dates, and you buy one and you get another one free for $13.
Yeah, I saw something about that. What I'm going to do is, as I said, I'll be meeting you on March 6th, and I'm going right into the Yankees ticket office and getting my game set for the season. So I have them in hand and set. And then, you know, if I do get an extra game here or there during the season, we'll work that out. But I basically want to have myself set up when I come in on March 6th.
Yeah, but and, I just want to have you recognize the gimmick of what they try to tell you at the beginning of the season. They're saying, "Oh my God, sign up for access to buy early tickets and all this because we know there's gonna be a large amount of requests to buy tickets and blah blah blah." Now they can't even sell the tickets, so they have to give away tickets.
Yeah.
games. Come
My
on,
goodness.
ain't nobody going to these games, man. The Yankees better wake up and start reducing prices, man, and get actually having people attend the games. You know what I mean?
Become a little more fan friendly.
Yeah, they need to become more friend friendly, or they're gonna lose the fans, and they're gonna have to charge $50 for a ticket to have 10 people watch the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I stood with you. I think they're the highest priced team. I think the Red Sox might be higher priced tickets, but
I think it might be the Mets too, cause the Mets, man, to sit in the upper deck, the Yankees is around $21, something like that. The Mets are about $42.
wow.
So it's double the price, man, at Citi Field.
Yeah, so I've saved up pretty good, and I'll be set to go. And I'm definitely starting out by getting 7 games set up for this season when I come in. And on March 6th, definitely looking forward to seeing you. And we'll do a vlog that day too, and probably go to the pizza parlor and that kind of thing, and go sit by the tree, and hopefully it'll be a nice day weather-wise.
I actually got an idea to make a video too. I wanna reenact for Major League Part 2 when the Indians, they get Alex Beckman to the team, and the guy comes screaming over like, "Oh my God, we just got Beckman! You know what this means?" And he goes, "That means we're gonna go all the way, all the way." Yeah, so
that sounds good. We'll do that for sure. And definitely need a haircut now. I haven't had a haircut in quite a number of months. I go to my friend in New Jersey that I've been going to for years, and get all clean cut and everything to the season. And definitely looking forward to seeing you.
That's great, man. Always got to get groomed up, man. Ready to go for the season. You know the Yankees don't like long hair and mustaches.
Yeah, I've got the beard in right now. I've grown it in. My beard comes in all gray, gray and salt and pepper. And I've got the big heavy beard on right now, so I'll shave that off just before I come up to see you, and then I'll get the haircut while I'm up in New Jersey.
Yeah, man. My barber now is giving me the evil eye, saying how come I haven't came up to the Clippers.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
So definitely looking forward to a good season.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be great, man. I want to see a lot of home runs, man. I do, man, and I want to see the Yankees not trailing. I want to see them ahead in every game. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the Yankees have a lot to prove this year, man. You know?
Yes, they certainly do. They certainly do.
And especially with Tanaka. Yeah, especially with Tanaka. He's feeling up to par now. He's feeling he's up to expectations. You know?
Right.
Plus you got AJ Happ. He said he gonna give it everything he got. He gonna blow his arm out if he have to. You know what I mean? Hopefully he doesn't do that in the first game, but let him go all the way through the season. And then, we got a hell of a bullpen too. So it's going to be crazy. Yeah.
I saw a good interview with Adam Ottavino. The Mad Dog interviewed Adam Ottavino for about 8 minutes and did a nice interview. Adam Ottavino seemed like a nice young man too, and was a Yankees fan. He's from Brooklyn, and he was a Yankees fan too growing up. So he had a special sweet spot for coming and playing with the Yankees.
Yeah, man. So then we got Ottavino and Bratton and Chapman, and everybody's gonna be a hell of a team, man. I don't know who they're gonna have make the team for the long relief and those guys, but they're gonna have to be solid, because those guys are gonna get used a lot when CC gets to start playing, They
may be going with a pitcher, Tarpley. I was talking about Tarpley on the last podcast. Tarpley came in that 16-1 debacle against the Red Sox and really fell apart, but they're very high on him. He's another lefty. So for the lefties, they have Chapman in the bullpen, they have Betances, and I believe they would have Tarpley out of the bullpen. And Tommy Canley expects to have a bounce-back season as well.
Yeah, so it's they have a solid bullpen. They have a solid pitching staff now, because our biggest thing was about pitching, and then we have the fielders as well. So if we can get Machado, that's a plus on the team, you know. And every Harper or Machado will be a plus, you know. But other than that, it's been a great radio show, man. And the first inning has come to an end, and we're gonna have to wait till next time to talk about more baseball. So please give a like, and subscribe and comment. Let us know you care about the thing. You want to say anything before you go, Roger?
Oh, well, enjoy doing these things with you, and you know, we're both huge Yankee fans, and we love talking about the Yankees. So we appreciate any Yankees fans that like to listen to us.
That's right. So we're live on television, radio, and find me on all social media at BXBomber2011, and I'll see you at the game. See ya.
Take care.
Damn.